This is awesome. POV shots are my favorite visual flair in anime. Something about the juxtaposition of this animated world, with framing that does its best to approximate what real life looks like, creates such an attention-grabbing effect. Anytime I see one, it's like a little part of my brain perks up and goes, "Oh, I like that." So anytime that a show builds off of the general idea of a POV shot, adds complexity or a twist of some kind, it really stands out to me. My Dress Up Darling just blew the lid off of the whole thing in its most recent episode. Season 2 of this show has been an exercise in raising the bar over and over and over again. Emotionally, thematically, and of course visually, each week has continued to surprise and delight in equal measure. Seriously, if you haven't seen it, I urge you to. This is not just a vehicle for Marin's character. In episode 7 of this season, Marin and Gojo go to the park to take some photos of Marin in her new socks. Doesn't sound like we're going to be breaking any new ground, but that's where you're wrong. Marin reveals that she bought a new camera recently, which Gojo is pretty stoked about. Let's see how the manga handles the following scene. It shows just the still images Gojo captures as the two wander through the park, with Marin's idle chit-chat accompanying it. It's a really cool effect, like paging through a photo album. But the anime takes this to the next level, with its ability to imbue movement into the scene. As the two of them walk through the park, taking those photos along the way, we track the whole thing from Gojo's perspective. The camera snaps pictures periodically. Sometimes they're perfect. Sometimes they're blurry and poorly framed. Marin is alive in this scene, the blithe small talk so realistic like this. I love how Gojo tracks her walking on the rocks, and you can feel him decide not to take a photo in real time. If a POV shot is meant to imbue realism into a scene, this is that idea taken to the next level. Near the end of the sequence, Marin feigns a kiss to the camera. It flusters Gojo, and I love how the anime handled this shot. Instead of crowding his space, we're so far away as to almost not make out his blushing. So clever, so sweet. Every YouTuber speaks in hyperbole all of the time, sort of the nature of the game. But across an anime season that has been chock full of awesome shots, this sequence takes the cake for me. And other than the freeze frames, it really was emulating one continuous shot. So cool. I would say that I have no idea how they could top this next week, but I've been wrong about that like 3 weeks in a row at this point. It was 2 weeks ago I made the video about how this show just had its first great episode, and the next two took that banner and ran with it. I'm thrilled at this development. What do you think though? I'd love to hear. And as always, liking and subscribing helps a ton and will keep you in the loop on future videos. I'm SlamAnime, and have a great rest of your day.